どうも、エルです。
ジョニーです。ほう、向かってくるのか。
おお、お前はもう死んでいる。
死んで、戦え。
Hi guys, it's JLJ Radio.
Back with the fat's coming off, boys. The hat's coming off.
Oh no.
One of my favorite topics today. I'm so glad I didn't knock the phone over.
What's the topic today?
We're talking about Japanese. Okay.
As you might have realized from the intro, we're talking about Japanese.
I like this topic, I swear. Yeah. I'm just cringing at myself. Wait.
So what about Japanese?
Dude, people have asked me. I don't maybe it's just because I watched anime.
But why you like Japanese?
Maybe. Like I was just like, oh, dude, that sounds cool. I think it's just it sounds cool.
The sound of it.
Dude.
And that's funny because actually that's one of the main reasons why I learned Japanese or why I started studying was because it's funny, I would always watch with English dub. Like when I was watching as
anime.
Like a kid, anime, I would watch with English dub. And then so like I was on this big like anime like boom. I don't know what you call it. Like I was watching a bunch of anime, and then like on Netflix there was a Hunter x Hunter, the anime, and like I wanted to watch it. I was like, this looks really interesting, but there was no English dub. Yeah, and then I was like, maybe I'll just do it with the subtitles, and then I'll just watch it. And then I started watching. It was really good. And then I was like, as I was watching, I was like, like this Japanese sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the rhythm of it and everything. And I don't know, maybe that's just coming from the standpoint of being like a musician. And like you're the same way too. It's kind of like, I don't know.
It's like going from English, which isn't a harsh language.
Yeah.
Compared to like German or something.
Yeah.
But like I know exactly what you mean. Like the way that they just speed through all their words.
Yeah.
It's like when you learn a piece and you just want to speed, like you just want to play that piece over and over again as fast as you possibly can. Like the same feeling when I'm playing the piano is like that when I'm trying to speak Japanese.
Yeah.
Except like it's slow and cumbersome and I can't do it.
Not yet.
Not yet. I will. I will. Bro, it's kind of... Have you noticed how many... You're Filipino and Hispanic.
Yeah.
And black. So have you noticed like with Spanish, like when I learn and listen...
El pollo loco.
Soy polo. I forgot how to say extremely. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Anyway, when I'm listening to like Japanese and stuff, like it's almost like Japanese is like a very emotional language. You know what I'm talking about in a way?
In like what sense? Like
when people are talking, it's like they're able to like explain their emotions in a way. Where like in English, when I'm talking English, it's like I feel like you're like just being very direct and to the point.
Yeah.
When just hearing my family constantly talking Spanish, it's almost like music. When I listen to Spanish, I think of like Spanish words. I just instantly think of music.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you noticed?
Like, yeah, I guess mainly with me, maybe it's like when I hear, so my mom's from the Philippines. So like when I hear Tagalog, I don't have no idea what they're saying, I can't speak. But like when I hear it, it's like almost like, how can I say, natsukashi,
Dude, that's a great, sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No.
That like proves my point. Like, there's like a feeling you have.
Yeah.
You can't explain it in English, so you just say it in Japanese. Anyway, so natsukashi.
It's like it's not really nostalgic, but that's kind of what it translates to if you look at it directly. So that kind of feeling, like, I don't know, it's the sound of Tagalog has like a special place, and it might have been when I was growing up, I was hanging around my grandma a lot. and like from a young age I was exposed to that language, you know, but that doesn't mean I can speak.
I know, same here, bro. A little sad that I don't know Spanish, but I'll eventually know Japanese and Spanish. It'll be sick. No, so dang, you can almost attribute your. Did you watch Hunter x Hunter before you went on that first trip to Japan?
Yeah.
Before, okay.
Yeah.
And is that partly why, like your studies in Japanese? Is that why you wanted to do that trip in Japan?
No, it had nothing to do with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing at all.
No. It was just like totally like spontaneous. And then I thought like, oh, you know, if I'm going to Japan, then I should probably study a little bit, you know, just see, like try to get around. And that's how I started studying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, interesting. Wow. And then I was you made me think like you, the way, maybe it's just you've been here for so long, you actually like, when I'm with you, I'm like, L's like Japanese. like you just like act like all the other Japanese. Like I'm not like trying to be rude, but just like, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Have you always just had like that sense around you, or it's like, have you noticed learning Japanese and being here kind of like combined?
That's a good question. I feel like I've always had like this kind of personality. Like kind of, I don't really fit into like the standard American, you know, and then I don't really fit into like standard Filipino culture. But, you know, I just thought like maybe, you know, I'm just like, I don't know, different. Like, and like that's kind of weird.
If
to say,
you're
but,
different,
like,
comment down below.
I was just like that, you know, I was kind of like, I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, you know, and I don't know, that doesn't really mean anything, but
I
like,
think I know what you're, I think I understand what you're trying to say.
so like, I don't know, when I started learning Japanese and getting into like that culture aspect of it, it felt like it clicked with me, you know, and I felt that kind of connection. And so like coming to Japan and actually living here for the past 3 years, I kind of just like morphed, like, you know, I realized it and then kind of morphed to it to like live here with the people.
It was like easy and natural for you.
It was easier. Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't kind of like you learned the language and so like you just slowly, okay, interesting.
Because I mean, like I did read once before, like you can't separate a language from the culture, you know, like I know, like, I don't know, what is it? Like some Hispanic cultures, there's like a tradition of like kissing, right?
Oh,
like on the cheek or whatever.
Cheek, yeah.
Yeah, you can't be like konnichiwa and like kiss
konnichiwa, and then you go in and they just run away from you, bro.
Like it's just not gonna work out. So like the culture is like it's just attached to the language.
Yeah,
you know,
dude. Yeah.
So like I mean, with Japanese, that's the bowing, I guess you could say, right?
The bounty?
Sorry, my pronunciation is not good. The bowing.
Oh, the bowing.
Yeah, the bowing.
Yeah.
You know.
Although Japanese, they shake my hand all the time.
Really?
Do they? I guess they just know I'm a foreigner.
Well, that's probably yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And you know, it's funny about like handshakes is that, you know, coming here, I've kind of like gotten used to like bowing and stuff. Oh. And so like, when someone like throws a hand out for a handshake, I'm like, whoa. What are you doing?
Mukatte no kura. What was it? Mukatte no kura kara. I know. Bro, it's so hard to say.
Mukatte kuru no ka.
Mukatte kuru no ka. There we go.
Yeah. It's like that.
I see.
Of course, like I shake the hand, but like at first I'm just like, I'm not used to it anymore, you know? I've gotten used to like bowing and you know, the lifestyle here in Japan. So
yeah, super calm out here.
Yeah,
I feel like even just like the calm nature of the Japanese is reflected in their language. I mean, I doubt that's groundbreaking. I'm sorry if you come here for groundbreaking news. I doubt it. I'm sure people have heard this, but like, I don't know.
No, I definitely, and I think you know, it's the nature too, right? The really strong connection with nature,
dude. Yeah,
and the respect. I think. You know, not just for nature, but for
The respect with nature, bro. I went on a walk in the mountains over there, and I just saw like giant signs. It was like, "Be careful of the killer bees." I was like, "Oh wow, thanks, heads, great heads up." Midway through the trail, that was midway through the trail. I was like, could have done this earlier. And I was on another walk over there, and it was like, just like, beware of the boars. I was like, killer boars. Thanks. Oh man.
Yeah, man. So how about you? Like, where is your like love of Japanese come from?
Man, I part of it is just the process of learning Japanese. Like just something that's hard to do that like that's just something that I can just do, and you know, I'm learning and it's fun to learn. That's part of it.
Yeah.
But then like also there's something about I didn't really like I could see it when I watched anime. I was like I could kind of tell like, oh wow, like you can get a sense of the culture, but being here I do really like the culture, just how like everyone is very I mean there's some parts I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Like what? Kissing on the streets?
No, it's like the I don't think you were here. The first day I got here.
Yeah.
The very first day, we're Hispanic. My family is so loud, especially at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Just like or lunch or whatever. Just like I can always rely on like especially my two brothers. Just like are gonna yell the most randomest things. I mean they're not yelling, but like you understand what I'm trying to say. Coming to eating with Alex, oh crap, eating with the family of Japan Mission.
Beep.
It's so bad. I hope he lets us keep his name in here, bro, because it'd make these conversations even more funny. Anyway, they were all like there was bits of conversation and they were chill, but then there was like it was nice to where like there was just like periods where people just eat their food.
Oh, like no talking.
Yeah, no talking at all. I know that's not uncommon in America. I know a couple of families that don't really talk around the dinner table, but like they're like giga white. Like I'm not trying to be racist, but like
oh, dude, that's another slang word. We didn't touch on. Giga.
Oh, giga. How?
Oh, we can't touch on that. No, we're not on slang anymore.
Japanese.
Anyway, they're giga white.
Yeah. So like. It's just like, I don't know. The way it is here is just like different and nice. And now that I know that, I want to learn the language even more so that I can just like, even though I might be so different from it, just like experience it more and ask people questions and we'll see where they've come from. Like the amount of stories that like I've heard from the people at Japan Mission about other, it's just, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to learn Japanese.
You know, it's kind of funny that you bring up like, you said you come from like a really loud family, right? And like that first day that I took you out to Namba, like to now, you've gotten quieter.
Oh my gosh, am I actually?
Yeah. Because dude, I remember like that first day, like we went to that used bookstore and like you were so loud in there and I was like, dude, like in my head I was thinking like, dude, we're being like way too loud. But like you had no idea because that's how you're used to.
I thought I was being quiet. I genuinely thought I was being quiet, bro.
Yeah. But like now that I think about it, yeah, you've gotten like quieter.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean it makes sense. I've been around a lot of quiet people. It's been interesting. Oh man. Yeah, no, I mean I think our time for this segment is running out.
We can make this like a 2-part.
Ooh, should we?
We'll cut it right here and then
we'll
roll
hey,
to the next
stay
one.
tuned. If you like Japan as much as we do, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You should come here. If you haven't, dude, literally save up for like, I don't know, however long it takes. And you should come here, like totally.
How much do you think it costs to come here? Like $500,000?
$500,000?
Yeah.
$500,000?
$500,000?
To come here?
Yeah.
No. You were joking, right?
Of course.
Oh, okay. I was like, why did I take that so seriously? I thought...
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, man. Bad joke.
I mean, in yen, probably.
I don't know about that, dude.
What, 500,000 yen in US dollars?
$500,000. That's like $5,000.
I mean, it depends on what you're doing. You could probably go through like $5,000 being here. It depends on how long you want to be here.
Yeah.
I don't know. You've been here. I don't know. You should come here. It's like definitely less than $5,000 depending on where you go.
Yeah.
Elle did this super awesome trip where he just stayed at like motels,
Hostels.
backpacked around the whole place. I mean, that's not everyone's cup of tea, but worth it, bro.
Yeah. So we'll see you on the next episode of
Japanese is awesome and cool. Ciao.
Later.